John O'Quinn Field. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Cougars offense will take the field first. And we get our first look at Connor Wigman. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hughes. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for two out to the 26.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
To the air. It's Wigman. Right side, it's Hughes. Could not make his way to the corner. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
Buying a little time to his left. Left side is Thomas. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the first down.
I love the third down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They'll run it on fourth down. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a fourth down conversion. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Fighting off the defender.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
In the backfield, it's Hughes. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. They'll make the stop, but the chains will move. It's a first down for Houston. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Runs for the tackle.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Sets his feet. It's Wegman. Out wide left, it's Walker. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Cougars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Tight end now in motion. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Hits inside. It's Hughes. Nowhere to go.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Got it behind the line. It's Young. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Looking down the middle. He makes a catch. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Left side is Thomas. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Motion from the wide receiver. Gonna look downfield again. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And he's gonna take it all the way back. Touchdown, BYU!
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
BYU 7, Houston 0.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. From the gun, it's Hughes. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Wigman. Rushes on. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground. Houston will be forced to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The Cougars offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover. He's a red zone threat. That big old body, man, he's a matchup problem. So they definitely need to find a way to make sure that they're feeding the big fella, that they're using him in different ways. And listen, balance on offense is good. Still use the receivers. But, Jesse, they can't forget about that dude.
No, and I don't think you have to all of a sudden panic and all of a sudden reinvent your playbook offensively. You just got to execute better, and you got to give him more opportunities. I think that was one of the biggest problems their last game out. They just didn't throw it his way enough. That has to change today. He should be targeted really early in this game.
They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on 3rd down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. 3rd and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This
Touchdown, BYU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And there's more of an art to this than you know. Like, to stick the ball in the belly of the running back and read a defender perfectly. They bite on the running back. QB makes the right read in Palmer. It's nice to have those wheels to go all the way down the field and punch it in for 6.
Yeah, David, this is a coaching staff that wants him to run the football. And sometimes it's going to be designed runs. Sometimes it's going to be scrambles in the passing game. But the RPO is another way that he can hurt your defense with that speed you're talking about. Great decision to keep it. Nice job taking it all the way to the house.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle box as he knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another day.
Okay, Here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
We've reached the break. BYU is on top, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Out wide left is Phillips. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Martin. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Hauls it in. At the 45, on his way. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Cougars are moving quickly down the field. Looking for room. It's Martin. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeps it. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Stopping the option is hard, but mission number 1 is I better make the quarterback make a read and get the ball out of his hands. The defense hasn't done that today. That's his second rushing touchdown of the game off the option line.
Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Caught behind the line. It's Hughes. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Wegman. Out wide right, it's Hughes.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. The run inside. It's Hughes. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
And I think one thing people...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. The give on fourth down. And they'll make the tackle for no gain, get the stop, and get the ball back. Great place to start for this offense. On the ground, it's Martin. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The fake wants to throw. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. It's complete on the right side. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. And hold on just a minute. They have decided to take the points here. Thought they might go for it on 4th and short. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And they make the tackle on the return. There is a penalty marker on the play, and they might be backing up a bit. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. Looking downfield, it's Wigman. Under pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 2nd and long here. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Fires downfield. Right side, it's Thomas. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Makes the grab down the middle. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They just need a first down, but he wants more than that. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. So far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Left side, it's Lions. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Great job by the quarterback bouncing back. Just got sacked the previous play. Now all of a sudden it's 2nd and long, and everybody knows you're going to be throwing it. But he comes right back. He stays in the pocket. He's staring down the field. He's not letting the rush affect him. He finds his open guy. He gets the completion. It's not a first down, but now you're set up 3rd and short. And this all of a sudden looking pretty good for the offense.
BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Martin. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Bachmeyer. It's complete to the left. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Cougars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Timeout taken by BYU at second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. They're all over him. Trying to get rid of it.
And that's a really good decision by the quarterback. Don't take the sack, throw the ball away. Now, listen, we can debate whether that was intentional grounding or not because he's still in the pocket. I'm not sure that that's not classified as grounding, but they didn't call it. So, you know what? Nice throwaway, QB.
Out wide right, it's Bachmeier. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Looking to throw for it. Out wide left, it's Phillips. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Drops back on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. Just about set to start the second half. Houston will kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They give it to him again. They were all over it.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There have been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him.
Makes a grab and room to run. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Quick give. It's Martin. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run him again. Oh, he's got some space. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. BYU has this offense clicking. Wide receiver going in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Phillips. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. Rush right in his face. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. And they'll stop him right there on the return. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Hughes. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. And And the Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Quarterback and receiver on the same page there on the curl route. Nice job by the receiver finding the soft spot and zone and just settling down, making that throw a whole bunch easier.
They'll go to the air on second and short. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. At the end of a play, there is an injured Houston player on the field. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He'll throw on third down. Fires immediately. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, third and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's first and 10. They'll run it on the counter. Pickup of 8, it's now second and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Scanning the field, it's Wegman. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got there right as the ball did, jarred it loose, it'll be third down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Look out! And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. A big third down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but...
Dialed up it's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. They don't ask you how, they ask you if. It's a fake. Shades of Little Giants. The Mad Hatter is loose, and it's a touchdown. Well, the fake caught the defense by surprise. Opened up a little passing lane for the score.
And I tell you what, on field goal block, what are we doing? We're sending everybody. You might want to keep a guy or two back deep just in case they do run the field goal. And when you bring the field goal block and you bring everybody and you're sending all your resources to get them and you're not covering, this can happen. I tell you what, guts to call the play, and it actually works.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle and prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Caught. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Phillips. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Hits inside. It's Martin. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. A man still down after that last play. There is an injured BYU Cougar. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Handoff again. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Got his man. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. BYU with the 1st and 10. On the move, it's Martin. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st. Finds his target down the middle. Touchdown Cougars. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
31, Houston, 10.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Moving the pocket, it's Wigman. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Broussard. And he's down at the 41, that's a 1st down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. The throw. Finds the tight end. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Midway point of the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. With the catch, it's Walker. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, and David, you just wonder at this point, is it just too little too late? This is one of their best playmakers offensively, but they just haven't been able to get him going in this game. Big reason why they're losing.
Yeah, and the defense has done a great job understanding that. I got to take that guy away. That's priority number 1. Understand it. Late in the game now, up by multiple scores. I'm playing my defense a little bit different. Can't give up the big plays. Time is on my side.
Quick toss. Breaks into the open. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Fresh set of downs going up top. Pulls it in. And he's brought down after a nice game. They're down to the 20. 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Hughes. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Left side is Young. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Finds his man on the RPO. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Makes a catch. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Tells the fake. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And this defense has done such a great job. Another sack on the day. They forced an interception. They've been flying all over the field, playing great defense.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Cougars! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, They're now down 31-17. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. From inside the 10, here he comes. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Pulls it, fired complete. And with that last grab coming up just short of the sticks, plenty of options here on second and short. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. He's got it. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's Nakua. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
A timely pickup to get the first down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd too. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The defense working to manage that clock. They used the timeout. 1:55 remaining. Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Knocked down immediately. With 1:52 left, the defense will use the timeout trying to get the football back. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, it's Wegman. Got it in the middle, it's Walker. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Drops back on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy burn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. 1 touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. Fires into a world of traffic, and it's picked off. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. From the gun, it's Martin. Turning it on. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And this one is just about in the books. The defense can stop the clock one more time as the offense takes a knee. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree.